Shot through point. It's leant into it, freed the hands and timed it beautifully. Runs away for 4. Such an impressive stroke. 17-year-old looks so good. Lovely little flourish as well.
Yeah, this will be the response, I suppose. Well, as much as you like, and I think they do a bit of talking and planning. It doesn't really count for much until you get out there. He's got to prove themselves here.
Good response that from Whittingham. Beats Aravind outside. Off stump. You've been impressed with Aravind in these quite brief innings so far, but...
Yeah, it's definitely, I mean, so plucky really and nerveless to be a 17-year-old kid and be getting hit in the face by Rusty Theron, hitting him, smacking him miles for 6 the next ball. 17-year-old thrown into the breach, opening the batting against bowlers of that standard on his debut ODI series. Doesn't seem to be showing any nerves whatsoever. Doesn't actually open for the under-19s. But he says he's confident doing so. He likes the pace during the power play overs.
Would it be Jonathan Figgy potentially opening in South Africa for the under-19s?
Just trying to think who... They've got a lot of batsmen actually. Ansh Tander's would have been close to selection for this senior team, I'd have thought. He's in that too. Aryan Lakra, the captain, has opened. Lots of options. I don't think necessarily... It's another lovely shot from a young man. 4 runs behind square, that bouncer.
Yeah, he's not short of confidence, is he? Might have taken his eye off it at the last minute.
Actually,
he got enough of the ball.
Shot that got him out a couple of days ago, wasn't it? It was a chip that one up to mid-on when he was playing against the United States, similar sort of shot.
Too short again from Whittingham. But that shot from Aravind, it obviously got enough of it. It went away for 4, but he wasn't in full control of the shot.
No. But I think he'll be happy enough. Get that away, and he's made a very bright start again. Not even the second over completed. He's already on 11.
I feel like he missed out there.
Tough start for Whittingham. Taking a while to settle. A couple of wides. And a full toss there on the last ball.
Yeah, so UAE, good start, courtesy of Richard Aravind in particular. 14 without loss from 11. Aravind himself, 11 off 9 balls. Could be Chirag Suri on strike. Using his feet. Trying to come down the track to Davey. Suri's been around the side for a long time. In and out of things, but more settled in recent times. But do you think he needs a big score?
Well, he'd obviously like it. I don't think his place is in any way in jeopardy, no, if that's what you're asking. got very high expectations for the future on Chirag. Potential future captain, I'd have thought. Tends to play innings. He's played a lot of innings in his short career so far that have been pretty valuable for the UAE. I think like you were alluding to just then, he probably hasn't scored the weight of runs consistently, but he has scored runs in pressure situations. He played a very valuable, important knock against the Netherlands in Zimbabwe in Harare last year at the 50 over World Cup qualifier that saw the UAE to an important win that guaranteed their ODI status.
He has a lovely technique. Chirag, he always looks great at the crease. So just not quite hit huge runs of consistent form. Is that fair to say?
I think fair to say, yeah.
He's very easy on the eye, as you said, very highly regarded in the UAE set, and a lovely lad as well.
Popular within the UAE setup, yeah. With the other players. Always unrelentingly positive, which is admirable.
At the end of that third over, a good one from Scotland. Just that one wide off it from Joshua Davey. 15 runs without loss to the UAE in pursuit of 221. 3 overs gone. Big Mac dispatched. Ready and raring to go now.
Fully energised now, are you, Barney?
I'm sure I'll slump about 15 overs in. Tee gone as well. You, not too long ago, gave up tee, Paul, to my dismay.
Yeah, you have to get your own now, don't you?
Edge, and it falls short of first slip and runs away for 4. Victor Arvind driving outside the off stump and just falls short. The man in at slip. A little bit of movement there away from the batsman. Encouraging for Scotland. A huge full toss. And a no ball. You see that again from Whittingham. It's a beamer in the end. Chirag Suri on strike. It's a big full toss down the leg side. Whittingham really bowling a bag of all sorts at the minute. Means it's still a free hit. There are a couple of balls he'll want to forget and put back in his locker, won't he?
Yeah, he struggled to settle. He's struggling to shake off the rust. He says it's the first game of the series for him.
It's full toss again. It's got a hand on it at a point, but it's flown through and still gone for 4. It's a big hand as well. That's how hard Surrey's hit it. Again, very poor from Whittingham. Full toss, outside off stump. Allows Surrey to just free his arms. It's Michael Jones that was at point. It was a free hit, so had he taken it, it would have meant very little. Got a big hand on it, but still went for 4. And well, Whittingham will be encouraged that he pitched that one. Still loose on the legs. Now he needs to settle down here. $14 from the over so far, just 3 legal deliveries gone. The UAE just being allowed to settle in.
Yeah, probably a bit more dramatically than it was earlier on, but UAE also slightly loose, perhaps not this loose. Slightly loose and gave Scotland a start as well. I wonder if UAE can make as much of their start they've been given as the 2 Scotland openers did.
Last ball of the 4th over. Again on the legs. Tucked away very nicely by Cherek Surrey. Looking for 3. And he comes back for 3. Great running from the UAE batsman. It's Mark Watt that was doing the fielding, going from mid-on round to mid-wicket. Very well run 3.
Captain Barney Kurtzer, what would you do? Would you make a change at this end after that tough start Whittingham's had?
Oh yeah, he's gone for 26 from his first 2 overs. He did manage to settle into a couple of Yorkers towards the end of that over, but yeah, I think he might be looking to change. Dylan Budge